There we go. Nice one.
Don't worry.
My balance. And you know, that's when the colors started to change.
Ooh. Cap's onto some ripper bite just then. Oh, what I was going to say was welcome. Welcome to the channel, Fine and Joe Offshore. I'm your host with the most. The greatest fisherman that anyone has ever known. Oh! Oh, I take that back. Hang on a minute. Cap is on to the fight of his life.
I just saw a couple of whitebirds dive over there.
Oh, did you really?
While I'm doing this, I'm eyeballing for more fish.
Oh, more fish!
Well, I have not stopped since I arrived here. You can see it on the sound of it. Oh, it does not. It does not want to come up.
Nice bend on that arch. Really nice bend. So, how deep are we?
55 metres.
55 metres out front of Cape Shank. So when you're on a decent gummy, it's a fair wine. Oh, now I think you've busted his nut.
Busted his nut.
Yeah.
Sounds crude.
Yeah, that was a bit, wasn't it? You've broken his spirit, maybe that's what I should say.
Yeah. I don't want to bust his nut.
Nice little gummy to chew on.
Morsel.
Hey, nice little tasty little morsel. Cap's just on another winner there.
Yeah, it's, what is it, probably 1200 or something?
Had a bit of a mess of a boat there.
Yeah, I'll give her a hose down there. That happens. I do apologise.
What a ripper. How's that? Straight out of the gummy's stomach. Well, you've put that on a hook and send that straight down, I reckon. A bit light on this morning for bait. Caught 2 wrasse and a pike or a barracuda, which has actually turned that into a lovely little eating gummy, hasn't it? Good 1200. No, we didn't need a heap of bait. We didn't bring any bait whatsoever this morning, so we had to get that on a soft plastic and then turn that into a wrasse, which has now turned into a gummy. And we've probably been here about 40 minutes. Speaking of where we are, we're actually, is that a word, Hatchie?
No, you're sort of actually.
Actually and Hatchie. It's Cape Shank in the distance there. We had a bit of a slow start this morning and a bit of a scary one for me. I was meerkatting down the entrance channel, I think towards Flinders. Pitch dark and the Cap's just putting along, and as the swell's coming through, you can feel the boat just rising up and going down, and all of a sudden we just go over a wave and then the engine would cavitate, that's the word I'm looking for. And my nerves got the better of me. I had to tell the Cap to sort of pull over, anchor up just for a little minute until we could see what we're doing.
I tried to console you.
You did? I must admit you did. So we launched this morning from Stony Point at about 4 o'clock this morning and sort of headed towards Flinders. We were planning on going to our favourite bait spot, which is just around Flinders. Normally we catch some slimies, but unfortunately I had to cut the trip short and just pull over and compose myself. Once I was composed, no, we didn't. And then we've sort of gone around Seal Rock in the hope of getting some more slimies, but that didn't happen. And we trolled around Seal Rock and around that sort of area for the next sort of 30 minutes to an hour, and didn't even come across any kings whatsoever. Lucky we didn't, because we had no slimies or any bait. And we decided to sort of head across the Cape Shank and have a look around the Cape. The old Cape. For some kingfish. We did see a lot of kingfish, we saw a lot of boats, we had a chat along the way, and everyone else said they saw a few kings but couldn't get them up. Lucky we didn't have any slimies either, so we had a couple of divers. We gave up on Cape, we didn't give up. So you know what, they're not biting, we've got no slimies, so let's just punch out. Let's punch out a good 15 k's from Cape Shank. We know we've caught gummies here before, and we're here about 30 minutes and bang, straight away. I thought, you know what, after all the action's been done, I'll set up some cameras. Well, let's just say I've had a rough morning this morning. I've had my nerves all shriveled up on the way out. And when we did get out here, I decided to pull out the teaser for the kingfish. And that went straight in the drink, came off, busted off. We've still got the sinker and rope, not the teaser. What are we talking? 7 gil. It's a nice little head knocktail, wasn't it? There we go. Nice one. So the cap has just pulled up that on a sabiki rig. A lovely little pan-sized snapper that is. That's delicious. Funny, he was reeling it up and I've gone snapper, and he's going, nah, might be a snapper. It's probably another wrasse or something. Is that what you said? Another wrasse or a... But it was fighting decent, wasn't it?
And then I started losing confidence it was a wrasse.
Oh, you started losing confidence in your own ability?
Yeah, well I kept on fighting the whole way up. Then I tried to do a couple of
And then you've gone snapper. It was a snapper. Well, there you go. Hey, so we're in 54 metres on a sabiki rig catching snapper offshore. From the depths of hell. I was gonna say, you know, we've seen a long time. It's Frank. What the hell happened to Frank?
Pulled the pin on us.
Cap is absolutely on fire this morning. Snapper after snapper. Sneak in here.
Just jump in.
Hopefully I don't knock anything off like a rod
Fucking
straight into the water.
Yeah, fucking straight in the drink. You're like, Lawrence, why are you such a son of a bitch?
No, not today, hey?
Try not to, dude, you know?
You were having a cracker of a day and mine's been quite average. In fact, if we go over the last video, it was the same thing. Probably the same thing prior to that one too. In fact, my last good one was my solo trip, which is like 7 months ago. Oh yeah, we got Frank, baby! Woo, Frank! Frank! What have we got? Not a pinky, is it? Oh no. Oh no, you've got a few. Oh, you got a wrasse and a what have you got? 2 garnets and a something. And your other rod. It's going to be one of those days, I think. Wet ride! Oh, literally the only calm spot from Cape Shank to Stony Point Boat Ramp was just before the middle split where we were in Red Rocks, wasn't it? And it's just horrendous the whole way through. Cap was riding the waves like a surfboard. Still pretty shallow there, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Actually very shallow there. I thought it'd be high tide. Yeah, it's only a couple of boats. Oh no, there. Low tide. Fuck, my hands. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you want to check out more awesome content, then make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to check out and see what we're up to on a daily basis, then you can check out our socials down here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you somewhere out there in the big blue.